But I ain't gonna lie. Monday I did nothing. Wednesday I did nothing, and I was just like I was sitting there waiting on the link, waiting on the link, waiting on the link, and then I was just like, I said, well, you know what? Maybe I got confused on what we was talking about. So that's why I was like this morning was like, what the fuck is we really doing? You know, I start school Monday, and I am actively looking for a job, but I haven't found a job yet. But truth be told, I kind of want to see how these classes gonna go. I got 4 classes, but fuck, I done picked up 12 fucking books from the bookstore. So now I'm confused because the 4 classes that I thought was gonna be like, thought I was gonna like zoom through them classes. I'm wondering why I got 11 books. So now I gotta like see, kind of fill it out and see what it's gonna be like. So
Yeah, that's
so now
the
I gotta fill it out and stuff like that. I guess I'm really trying to see is with the classes I have, just trying to get a feel for how the workflow gonna flow. I guess that's going to be, like I said, I've been applying for both full time and part time, but now I'm really see what the fuck I really can do because I don't want to put myself in a hole because I didn't accepted this I didn't accepted this scholarship and this grant that I fought
yeah. So look,
for, and now
and that's the
and
thing.
now I gotta and now I have a feeling I'm gonna have to really keep these grades up, which I don't think that that's gonna be a problem for me. But you know, uh, I still, like I said, I always wanted to be working by now and doing something. I just kind of wanted to find the right something because standing on my leg all day is not an option for me. That must be Frank. Be try
Oh,
he That's Frank. He must be once I let him back
yeah,
in.
yeah, because we live, and he just get on out right now. How you gonna do that, Frank? Flyer none.
That
Never
ain't Frank.
said.
You
Oh,
gotta let him back in, Keith. I think that's why he
Nah,
you gotta let him
texts.
back in.
nah, he's saying he don't got no bars at this point.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. I didn't look at the text. Okay, I thought maybe. Okay, so but but yeah, and stuff like that. So now you know, so like you said, it's just kind of getting together and collectively figuring out some stuff and stuff like that. How we gonna proceed, and because we definitely want to proceed, we definitely want to get it. When we own, we own. We know we own, but it's just
Well,
dealing with stuff. That's.
speaking of being on, once again, we are officially live at 5/7 Central from the Piranha Pond. Let me go ahead
Hey,
on.
we in here.
All right, right. I want to go ahead on and welcome everybody back to the pond. Uh, I am your host, Kingfish Mac, Director of Parks and Recs, here to say that I've been campaigning like a motherfucker for upper management to open this goddamn park back up so that we can dip our toes in the pond. And
oh
once
yeah.
Upper
again, here we are.
management.
As usual, I am joined by the piranhas in the pond. To the left of me, and always to the best of me, my boy, Mr. Nick Nass. What's going on with you, baby?
Oh man, finally in here, man. Lightening up on the signals that's going on around here with this little monument fire that's going on behind us. All the smoke in the bandit. So
Monu-
yeah,
Monument fire.
yeah, that's the name
That's
of it.
crazy.
It's
That's what
kind
it
of a
is,
big
too.
it's kind of a big deal going on right now. So evacuation plans in effect. Make sure your car's full of gas before you go to sleep, and some clean
Yeah,
drawers and t-shirts and socks in the car.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So
So Nick,
yeah, where you could be out.
well, I'll let you finish first, Keith.
Oh no, go
Also,
ahead. Oh,
oh, yeah. Also, you guys know what it is. Y'all know who brightens the pond up and makes this bad boy kind of interesting is my beautiful cousin, Miss Nick Mo. How you doing, sweetie?
I am here surviving the game. We in here.
oh yeah.
So Nick, I wanted to ask you what all was going on, like two things. How do you know when you have to evacuate? And on top of that, because you stay on the mountaintop, how long does it take you like to have to get down the mountain?
So it's like it's one way in and one way out of this sucker, right? So
Hmm.
you kind of play it by ear. So when they actually said that it's actually getting close, so you figure, well, however the wind blows, well, Keith will probably know this, like a Santa Ana wind, right? So if the fire got a little bit of cloud
Right.
right here, so Santa Ana winds is a known thing. So it all depends on which way the wind
Mm-hmm.
blows. It could take over 1,000 acres to 10,000 acres in a matter of like that. So you want to kind of prepare, not wait till the last minute. Like when we go for a hurricane,
Yeah.
yeah, it's on its way,
Mm-hmm.
right? I would
Yeah,
buckle
you want to
down
be
and pack
earlier
it
than
up.
later. Right.
Yeah,
Leaving
but
early determines on how much traffic you're gonna sit in, and yeah, I get it. Yeah.
yeah, look, grab birth certificates, little pictures,
Important.
animals,
Mm-hmm.
everything else.
Right.
Hope your insurance is covered. If you did fall out of the
Mm-hmm.
insurance, homeowner's insurance, go and you're out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
No,
other than that,
definitely dealing with hurricanes and natural disasters. Just you do normally have to have a plan. Like you said, a key glass in your car. A lot of people have the portable safes or the
yeah,
accordion of what you can put all your information in, your important information at that, and start that. And like you said, just get to just get to somewhere to where you gotta be stuck for a minute. You ain't gotta be paying for it for a minute. that's what
yeah. But
hopefully
still,
family come in.
so
For real, for
in
real.
my case, right? So since I
Mhm.
got the sleep acting machine, so I've been looking for like a battery backup, so forth and so on.
Mhm.
If I could
You
actually
see that?
still be in that little thing. But you know,
Mhm.
come to find out, you pretty much got to go to the auto parts store. It's not like that. So that's one of the other things. Other than if you don't
Okay.
find somewhere where everything's going. But the number one thing, people is coming to fruition, right? Where do you go
Mhm.
when it's actual lockdown from the 19 shit?
Yeah.
Do you go amongst everybody in the shelter? You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Now I start getting like, so I might as well just stay in my vehicle because that machine takes vapors and stuff out of the air and it's all right here. So it's putting air. So will somebody walk by and be like, look, so hey, you know what I'm saying? So
So
that's the
Nick,
whole
I mean, like like is that your only option? Like you can't make it down further or anything like that, or is it not worth it to go forward because you're gonna go right back home?
no, the whole thing is pushing the limit on where I still need to deal with these medical things and get in the
Okay.
ballpark where it's like, okay, if something happened to go on, because like I went to LA and I was like, I came down there to visit, but I had to get over my fear because the last time I was actually in Los Angeles, I ended up at Daniel Freeman. You know what I'm saying? So I
Hilarious.
still got way excited on that. You know what I'm saying? Like 5 minutes plus the other shit. So it's like, I venture out, but it's still, or I could just go, yeah, I'm rolling how I'm rolling, but I still got to answer to, my whole thing, like I said, you know what I'm saying? The health is the wealthy part. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because I
Hey,
could go I
Shalimar.
could go by Felicia house, my grandmother and all that, but you know what I'm saying? It gets kind of ugly when it really goes down.
What's up, Freeze?
You know what I'm saying? But other than that, yo, I'm ready to come to Louisiana. I'm ready to come to LA. You know what I'm saying? I just gotta map it out and make sure I got something to, you know what I'm saying, fall back on.
Yeah.
And if I gotta stay there
Yeah.
for whatever, because pretty much everything could just be in the car. You know what I'm saying? It all depends
Right.
on my
Right.
back. You know what I'm saying? How my back be doing,
Mm-hmm.
that all that stuff like that. I'm not a young whippersnapper no more, but I'll push it. And you have
Right.
if I
Right.
could still drink, I say have me a bottle of the crystal head. You know what I'm saying? Some lemonade, and I just kick back and do my
Right.
thing.
He ain't
Hopefully your
doing none of that.
equilibrium.
He ain't
I
doing
can't
none of that.
I
Hopefully your
can't
equilibrium.
I can't do none of that. No, hopefully my
Hopefully
stomach can handle it.
your equilibrium hold up.
No, that's still in place, but no, it's that stomach. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I'm
Right.
I'm
Don't
I'm
nobody
very
be hitting
I,
that crystal head
I'm
right
not
now.
O I'm not OCD. I'm not paranoid, but it's calculated to stuff I have to do. When I've been on my little
Gotcha.
regimen. You know what I'm saying? So, but like yeah, this is the second year of the fire thing though. Actually, we had a big fire right over here too. So
Who got the
so I
ice
guess
cream man in the
we have
background? You,
That's
Keith?
out.
that's
Yeah, that's
LA
out in the
for you.
front.
That's LA
You,
for
you
Oh,
big
already
perm,
look.
big perm.
Kids ain't kid. I don't even
kid
know
ain't
if
even out.
the kids. they're out of school because it's after 5 o'clock. But apparently they ain't on the block because he kept it pushing.
Right.
Big
It
Perm.
kills
That's my
me
dollar.
how
That's
the
my
ice
dollar.
cream. It kills me how Big Perm roll at almost dusk, and you be like, "Who was your clientele, Big Perm, rolling at dusk? Why, Sway?"
We used to have Sonny's ice cream truck, and Sonny used to shit. You can get everything from Sonny's at one period of time or another, right? Chili cheese,
Yeah.
Fritos, bomb pop, bag of weed, cigarettes, right? 8 balls, right? Everything, right? At some point,
Yeah.
Sonny had that shit.
He
Yeah.
said supposed to
And
hear
that
that shit.
At some point,
allegedly.
Bad.
everybody
But
That's
other than that,
cold, bad.
yeah, other than that, I don't like I said, it just been since all the firefighters that came across coming from Los Angeles and everything like kind of resided in our area. So that's where the phone signal hasn't been like up. I try to go on to get cut off because they got priority on all the stuff. I'm just happy it's like a nice little window today because the wind picked up, so they kind of moved. Everybody's out tackling this. So
Right.
yeah. Why you try to invite me to move to Texas over there somewhere? New Orleans, New Rose? Somewhere by Los?
Hey, I'm in Texas, and if we need to make some space for you, I'm gonna make it happen for you. I know if you go to
look.
Louisiana, you're gonna be welcome with open arms. So just trust me. If you need to get out of there, niggas gonna find a way for you.
Or, or, or,
So
or just
so
move to
so
Fifi's
so
Garage.
so let me go ahead on and put this nigga on blast because it's the Piranha Pond and the water is clear around this bad boy. It's full transparency. So this nigga's not going. Look, we've been trying to get this nigga to come to Southern California for 3 years, right?
Keep. Let
How
me
he
in
gonna pass
quick.
lady from?
My
He
internet
gonna
back
pass
up.
us? Huh?
I said, let me in right quick. My internet back up. I'm gonna try to come back in on my computer.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, give me a second. Okay, I'm gonna do it as long as I can.
Oh no, you back in the other. There you go.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. So yeah, we've been trying to get this nigga down to Southern California for 3 years, right? This nigga got every excuse you can think of for not jumping his ass in the car with his little half a knapsack worth of shit, right? This nigga got
the only one where you at. Man, ain't no.
That's what I'm saying.
I believe in your privacy and autonomy, but come on,
Look,
bro. You want to be close to the people, and if you don't, that's certainly your prerogative.
I am close. He done came out here. He know where I'm at.
I bet I didn't come again. Come on emergency and be dreading that goddamn drive, right?
Yeah, it is a drive, though. It's like
all I'm saying is this,
the
right? All I gotta say is this, right? Whatever little bit of shit you got, throw that shit in an old kerchief and tie it on a stick like Hobo Kelly, nigga, and bring your ass on down where you're supposed to be. What the hell?
Come on down the mountain.
Come on down this goddamn mountain, man.
It's time to get back over.
Look, Shell, I've been telling them we could thug it out and shit, right? I thug it out with this nigga. We'll figure some shit out.
Like y'all probably could really get it in.
We done did it. It's not a,
put it together.
We that's the thing. It's the Nick and Mac show all over again. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
It'd be some kind of prolific. It'd be prolific though.
Y'all are older now.
No, nah, it's the same energy though. Ain't no stopping it. You know what I'm saying?
But y'all did 97, y'all not gonna do it 2021. Like we gonna drink more responsibly, like how they say it.
Well, that's the whole thing. I can't drink like that no more. I have a little sip.
Well, I just use it as an analogy. Like we're gonna do everything more responsibly. Like,
but I probably will make the tip. It's like, look, here go my medical card. Here go. I just got a whole thing, a Ziploc bag full of shit. My mama number, Shell number, and we gonna have at it. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, I just made it down there. Although I was there for like 5 minutes, so he did see me in the last 3 years. So
okay, so I'm all right. So nigga got a good fucking reason, but here he ain't got no good reason for this. So my cousins, my beautiful cousins, is coming all the way from Texas to come down to Los Angeles to go to the Hollywood Bowl to see D Nice, right? Now, my beautiful sister, what she did is she made an executive decision. She didn't consult me or nothing. She called this nigga and offered this nigga train fare, room and board, you know what I'm saying, and whatever the hell else he need, right, for his trip to come down and participate in the small mini family reunion, right? We're still waiting. We still now this is gonna happen like in 9-10 days, right? This nigga still ain't said yeah, okay.
Who said that?
Look, when I called the nigga and said, look, man, you know the girl trying to send you a ticket, he said, well, if anything, I drive my own car. Yeah, right, nigga.
Let me tell you what
messed up, man.
That Saturday podcast we do from LA gonna go so hard.
That's all I'm trying to say. Everybody there but this nigga.
We gonna have 3 angles going on.
You say
been
you
invited.
Me? You invite me?
Been invited.
I feel special now.
Come on, that dick. Stop.
So y'all want to take care of the sickly guy? Y'all want to take care of the sickly guy?
Whatever, nigga. If you don't get out of here with that shit.
That's enough.
We don't get sick till it's time to go. What you talking about? You keep your ass on living until you can't. What you mean? Nigga, you do a podcast every day. Nigga, healthy as shit, right? Whatever you got to wrestle with, nigga, you wrestle with that on your own, nigga, or with some help from, you don't do that out in the streets.
Cold compresses and shit
with you, nigga.
I'm so weak.
You said cold compresses.
Be in life, nigga. Know what's wrong with you. Speaking of long distance and well, shit, not just long distance, but long distance. People that you love and shit being way away from you, and business scenarios. All of us right now, or the 3 of the 4 of us, are in scenarios where we're in kind of transition periods, trying to figure some shit out. And what I found to be true especially when talking to Nick. Not so much. I don't know so much with you, Shell, but I think that we kind of get caught up in, fucking being old. And what I mean by that is that we get caught up in the old ways of doing things, right? So me and Nick be talking and shit, and so we talking about, oh yeah, we fucking do a business. It's like a couple of years ago. This nigga got to talking about cutting grass, right? And then went out and started the fucking business. And I'm like, nigga, what are you doing, right? Because at this stage of the game, there's so many different opportunities that's in front of us in the digital space that doesn't require a whole lot of heavy lifting and shit, but it does require us to kind of put our brain power, you know what I'm saying, in effect and kind of figure shit out, like what we're doing here and shit, right? But not just this. Pretty much every aspect of your life now and shit, right? Even from trying to find a job and shit, right? Long ago is the time when your ass would go fill out a bunch of applications and drop them off at the place. Now you got a resume that's online with 3-4 different employment, fucking services, agencies or whatever. And, you got your LinkedIn and shit is hooked up. You know what I'm saying? And you networking and trying to make possibilities for yourself outside of any cocktail party or just knowing somebody that knows somebody, like it was when we first got, became grown, right? My question is two parts. Firstly, how easy is it to navigate life in the digital space right now for people over 40? And secondly, how willing are we, the older we get, to embrace new technology as opposed to reminiscing about the good old days when you used to meet a girl at the fucking house party with the stylistic playing on the record player? Where we at, y'all?
You know what? That's a very real question, and I'm going to give a very real answer. Okay, so like right now I'm single, so although I'm used to my personality speaking, I'm used to going places, I'm used to meeting people and stuff like that. And like now I'm in Texas, so I'm finding myself in very unfamiliar territory. And again, we're still in COVID time, so you kind of have to be careful of what you do. Like what you do, you try to do things that you feel like you're comfortable with. And with that being saying that, I've maybe downloaded a couple of apps, but I don't exactly know how I feel about online dating just yet. And this is because being first, I'm a woman. Two, I'm a typical Camper. I'm used to routine, so that's kind of like that's unfamiliar territory to me. That's routine. It's not in my comfort zone. It doesn't give me the security that I want because if the shit go bad, worst case scenario, a nigga get robbed or raped. Am I sitting here saying that I only have myself to blame? But you're in an age where people are putting themselves out there, and it's what do you do? So I've talked to a couple of people. They said it's worked for them. They've had some good experiences. At the same time, I had some people be like, I showed up, but I didn't go in. So, again, like I said, I may have started the legwork, but nothing that I've really followed up on. I still believe in organic connections. Maybe that's done these days. But again, it is a very real question, and stuff like that. Like I guess, like I said, for me, I guess it's my comfort zone and stuff like that. When I was home, in New Orleans, when I was did consider myself in a dating pool, like I said, I had more acquaintances. I had more ways. If I really wanted to, I had more ways to meet people, to meet people, to meet people. If that makes sense.
Yeah,
you
does.
know, but
Yeah.
not that you're not in that environment to meet people, to possibly meet people, then you have a small, so now you're meeting new people, and then meeting new people, you're meeting newer people. So first of all, you got to make sure the people that you good with are good. They even be trying to promote you to somebody else. So again, it's a very real question. I think again it has every bit to do with your comfort zone.
Well,
Ne-
to, so to me is because I'm not always privileged to navigating through the digital landscape, right? That as far as this is one of the ones I kind of because it's family or whatever that
Mhm.
I communicate, doing a little Facebook just to keep up with little things, but actually doing work or looking at stuff or looking at references as far as music is concerned. But as me looking at trying to find out things, information on how to even get into living my life on a digital platform or the landscape, it's pretty much I see it's a lot of disruptions and when I see you, it's on site. You know what I'm saying? Because you open yourself up to all those things because like like I don't know, I still believe in the concept. I want to be viewed, not followed. Right. So you land yourself to where people's like when you get on those platforms. I still don't have what's that the itchy twitch, the what's called Snapchat, um,
Mhm.
all those other one things that. And I still don't even know how to use the phone. I know I used a little laptop. We had the internet cafe. We could look up stuff.
Right.
But it really doesn't. I'm more of an outside guy. I'm more of a I see you at the park, talk around a tree kind of thing. Because I still know where to find you if the power goes out. You know what I'm saying? So I indulge off of whatever you learn or keep because keep like one of the masters with it. You know what I'm saying? Even like typing and stuff. Like, yeah, sometimes I forgot I didn't even know how to spell. So I'm probably not gonna write that down these days. But I talk your ear off though. But does it really work for me? Uh, nah. I'd rather be sitting across the street drinking some organic lemonade or smoothies, and we chopping it up, and and navigate through
Right,
life in real time, not in real uh FaceTime.
right, right.
You know what I'm saying? And texting, right?
Mhm.
As I'm concerned, it's like, oh, we can see when you check the text. Like, oh, you didn't read it when you reply back. Like, it's like 18 level. I'm like, I
Nigga
ain't
be
know nothing yet.
lying like a motherfucker too. Nigga be lying
It's
while the
like, yeah, you text
technology
it.
is telling on his ass in real
Tell
time.
it. Tell it in
I just
real
went and
time.
pressed the button and got rid of the numbers. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't read every detail. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the whole thing. Cause I didn't even know the other day.
Look,
this is
Shell,
how much.
this nigga is
Wait, let
so
me finish.
look, wait, okay, just let me just say this right quick. This nigga is so behind on the technology shit, right?
Don't do him.
Oh man, see
I used,
that. Come on,
when
man.
this nigga when he first started disappearing, right? 3-4 days at a time and shit, right? Nigga wouldn't answer the phone. First, I cussed him out first couple of times, right? Then what I did is I would say, and I'll tell Felicia this, I'm gonna call this nigga on the irritating ass motherfucking phone that ring a million motherfucking times, and that bitch is the messenger shit, right? What this nigga don't know is once he looks at you have a missed call from Keith Mac Rogers, it shows me that this nigga looked at the message, right? So then I don't talk to the nigga for 2 days.
Right.
And finally the nigga called me like he calling me out the blue. What's up with you, Mac? I'm like, nigga, I've been fucking worried about your ass and shit. And he's like, oh, I ain't even see no missed call. You a fucking lie, nigga. What you mean you ain't see no missed call, nigga?
Don't do him. Don't do him. He just couldn't get back.
No, but the thing is, because no, but he actually said it for himself. The phone be in the glove compartment or whatever. He's like, you got the phone right there. I'm so, and like I'm saying, it be like so far. But I'm like, okay, well, the shit is like,
Still,
the
he
little
still
blue
don't
dot
know
or
what I'm
whatever.
saying, right? You know, he still don't know what I'm, because I never told him how I know, right?
Well, I don't know.
Don't do him. Don't do
My
him.
motherfucking old man, my
Don't
nigga.
do him. Don't do him.
My nigga, I gotta have some reason to cuss his ass out.
He's still this game. Don't do him. Don't do him.
But the thing is, right?
Go
So
ahead,
the
what you
technology.
saying, Nick?
So the technology to me is, I feel like it still gets you trapped up. It actually prevent you from actually going out there and losing the art of conversation and tones and being around people. Cause I could sit in the house all day and think I'm gonna get the I'm gonna see one particular video or have a conversation with someone. What's that new thing now, Mac, that you was telling me about? Club, whatever.
Clubhouse.
Yeah. To me, I'm thinking it's like the old 1-800 call everybody.
It is.
Okay, wait.
But by
I'm not
invitation only.
networking with you. I'm not networking with you on no kind of thing like that.
But they got
You know what I'm
they got
saying?
clubhouses for all kind of subjects and shit. You just got to be invited to that particular room.
Okay, well, whatever the thing, right? I'm like I said, I'm outside half of the time, or if I'm in the house.
We need a clubhouse.
Oh, okay.
We need a clubhouse, a Discord, and we already got a Twitch. But we definitely and a Patreon.
Yeah, but y'all. So I could actually solidly agree, right? Because with the things I've been going through, yeah, I need to start using my mind instead of using my strength to actually come back around where I could get, I don't have to pay with my body to get on an even plane in life. So yeah, you're absolutely right. You know what I'm saying? To button it up. I think it's a good thing. I'm still trying to learn. So excuse me if I'm not up on the shit. You know what I'm saying? But hey, with the help of everybody in the whole community, if I need to get there, you know what I'm saying, I get there. It's like teach me to ride a bike, but don't turn me to a madman. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna be at y'all all the time. Once I get hold of it, it's like the Rubik's Cube. I'm like figuring this out. Well, Look, they was like, can we get a break? You know what I'm saying? How many? Like, I didn't even know that I was texting Keith on the whole thing where everybody was connected about some rap shit, supernatural and everything. I like looked at it, it's like, because this name just says Keith, but I'm just buzzing everybody.
Wow.
I didn't even know how to
That nigga
differentiate
sent me
between that
15
right there.
videos. He sent us 15 videos. Did you watch any of that shit? I seen all of them, right? He sending me shit that we didn't seen together, right? Shit we seen live. That kind of shit, right? Like, nigga, remember this type of shit. I'm like, hell yeah, nigga, I remember. Remember you sent me something at the House of Blues when we was there with Roots, I think it was.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know, but I didn't know that was everybody because it's just your name at the top. I didn't realize I need to type it in like Piranha Pond, you know what I'm saying? Like the whole little everything.
No, nigga, it say all four of our names. Well, it'll say all three of our names for you.
Well, yours is in capital letters, so I just get it mixed up with your thing, you know what I'm saying? So, but
Yeah,
anyway,
rename
nevertheless, so I'm saying I know how to navigate to a little bit. I know how to get to YouTube and check my messages, and yeah, all that other shit, I'm good. And Facebook, I'm learning, but I still gotta watch out for Facebook, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying, I be typing stuff and not realizing just doing some Nick talk shit, and it just
You say allegedly.
you know, misconstrued sometimes. Yeah, allegedly it might get misinterpreted on some other levels.
Well, for me,
yeah.
While you, Nick, when you was talking, what I remembered was a scene from Jerry Maguire. Y'all seen Jerry Maguire?
Yeah. At the baseball with the baseball. Show me
football.
The money.
Yeah, right.
Football.
So it's the little kid is in the bathroom, and Cuba Gooding is in the bathtub, and Cuba Gooding is saying something, explaining something to the kid, and the kid says, "You talk a lot." And Cuba Gooding says, and this is what was pertinent, he says, "Talking is the most primitive form of communication." And I thought about that shit, right? And I was like, it really is, right? This is the most misunderstood, you know what I'm saying, or most easily misunderstood. It's a motherfucker trying to express itself. And in today's society, it's almost obsolete. Like, even with an old ass nigga like me, I really don't like talking on the telephone, right? There's certain people that I talk on the telephone to because the conversation be kind of half-ass engaging and shit, right? Are we talking about some shit that's interesting to me? I'm either learning or teaching. But for the most part, general conversations on the phone with me is, what's up, nigga? What you got going? Shit, pull up. All right, on the way. Beep. That's it. I had nothing else to talk to your ass on the phone about, man. I talk to you in person. Not only that, talking to you is time consuming because now I got to stop what I'm doing and give you all that energy, that attention, right? Whereas I could text, right? Text is the same conversation, it's just slower, right? And I could text and go do some other shit, come back to the phone, read your message, hit you back. You know what I'm saying? That kind of shit. So I say all of that to say that the technology, right, that has become commonplace in our world is exactly what it is, right? It has become the new everything, right? So Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, those are the streets. It's where you meet people, you know, and you got groups in each one of these particular interfaces. That's like the club. Go to meet like-minded people, and then you kind of branch from there. And if you fail to adapt and kind of fucking migrate social media into your life, as you know, me and Nick used to have this conversation 5-8 years ago or whatever. You're gonna find yourself trying to catch up because no matter how you feel about it, it's where we going as a society. So you either gonna get up on the new shit or you take your ass and go live up in the mountains somewhere by yourself, right? Because you
Mhm.
ain't gonna be functioning with the people that you need to function with because everybody is functioning with the new technology. So when it was digital, I mean, when it was cell phones, the cell phones became affordable, and it wasn't just the baller ass niggas or the fucking doctors, executives, or whatever. Uh, we had that, we got that. You know what I'm saying? And we upped the
Pagers.
ante on, pages before that, right? All this was, moving up from the house phone, where your mom would be on the other line listening to the shit that you had to say. You'll get your ass beat for being too mannish or too fast, right? And and
Yeah.
and 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 now with all the different dangers, insecurities, and things that people are exposed to in meeting other people for the first time in real life, digital technology seems to have uh, kind of came in and became a very, very good, a very pragmatic substitute, right?
And
Because even though we might feel that, that face to face, person to person contact is better, what the, the 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 generation that's moving shit is saying is, nah, I need to, you know, chat with you online for a while, video chat with you, see if you're a real person, so I ain't getting catfished, be able to fucking
Oh my
track your
God.
shit, look at your Instagram, how
What?
you getting down every day, because it's
Whoa.
information. Information is king, the information is the trade-off that we pay for everything being so readily accessible. Because right now, what all we're talking about is socially connecting to other people. But another side of that coin is the readily access to information, right?
Mm.
Like at your fingertips. Like you got a whole Encyclopedia Britannica at your fingertips that you don't even got to go through all the books. You just type in a command. It tells you the shit. You know what I'm saying? And all kind of information, right?
right, but
That's
I
So
what
think that,
that's
but at the same time, there's a couple of different platforms with that. Definitely, you want to be in the digital age in reference, um, you know, for like you said, information technology, stuff that you need, could be really accessible at your fingertips. However, I think it gets to the point to where you can't let, you know, like you just can't let that type of technology just be your only technology
rule
for
your
you
life.
dealing with people with like
Cave
interactions with
dwelling.
people. You know, you,
Cave
I,
dwelling.
that
Mm.
one-on-one or people interaction is so needed, and sometimes you don't even know that until you get with people, and you're just like, I miss y'all motherfuckers so much. Like you don't even realize you need it. You get caught up
Y'all triggering me right now.
with people
Y'all
and stuff
triggering me
like
right
that.
now.
And I just don't think that day-to-day relationships will survive on just that. A lot of people don't get that and stuff like that. But you need to be able to hang with people. You need to be able to see what people think and seeing what people talking about and stuff like that. Like you said, again, you ain't trying to get catfish and stuff like that. But again, I think that stuff just gets so misconstrued, as in with texting and stuff like that, then you get into more arguments with shit like that because your tone could be what you said didn't come across right. Sometimes you
So
just
are
need to
you
go sit down with somebody and just have a conversation. You know?
hold back. So you actually saying it's people that's been in a relationship for years on cave dwelling status because they've been talking to somebody on fucking line like that, like for years,
Right.
a
Yeah, who
year or
the fuck
two, and
trying to
not
do
meeting
all that?
nobody and talking online.
Mm-mm.
Come on now. So that's the thing.
I'm just
Like
saying
you
in
said,
general. I'm
okay.
just saying that even if that's okay. That's okay as a supplement, but it can be the basis of your whole interactions with just anybody. Like I just
So
wouldn't
you
want to
said
be. That's how I communicate with my mom, my loved one, a boyfriend or husband. You wouldn't want that to be your only type of interaction because you're not. That's not. It's no personal interaction.
I
yeah,
don't
and
think that I don't think that the end of the story is total isolation of people because you need to have personal contact to procreate the fucking species. But what I think that the digital landscape does is it provides a very easy and safe shortcut alternative to meeting people, because what the internet does and has done over the last 20 years is simply just made the world smaller and more accessible, right? So no, I can't go to France, but I bet I could watch enough videos and pictures and people's Facebook pages and this, that, and the third to almost get the experience, so that if I ever do go to Paris, that I know where this is, the Eiffel Tower and the Louvre and, whatever. And, things will be a little more familiar to me, even though I'm only seeing them in person the first time. And I think that's what the internet does in all aspects of your life. I think that even in your work life, right? Like I was saying, you start off now, with a digital resume or a digital profile on LinkedIn or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. Eventually, if you get hired, yeah, you got to go into the office. But nowadays, they hiring you right out the box at 40% work from home shit. You know what I'm saying? Come into the office to turn in your fucking reports or whatever, right? So the world is becoming more and more digitized. The federal government, way back in fucking 1995, passed Paperwork Reduction Act and shit, right? So they foresaw that things would be going to a more digital platform than a hard copy, brick and mortar, real life platforms. You know what I'm saying? And it's just where the world is going. I remember 20 years ago when me and Nick were, working in a cafe with T-Mac, and, like he said, it was an internet cafe. So we had, the first real access, unfettered access to computers and internet really in Inglewood.
We still went to the book stand though.
Even if you had a computer at home, you was working on Net Zero or AOL, some type of dial-up. You know what I'm saying? And we had the first what was considered to be high-speed internet, and that shit is slow as shit for what we moving information at right now. My point being is that at that time, right, I spent most of my time in the cafe on the fucking computer, just clicking around, learning shit, right? And I used to tell Nick all the time, like, bro, this is gonna come to a time where this is gonna be it. Like all the shit that we know how to do, you know what I'm saying? I used to tell him, like, kids ain't gonna be fucking doing their math with a pencil and paper, scratch sheet no more. Watch. And shit, it didn't take very long, you know what I'm saying, before, one of the little kids, might have been Leora or somebody that, was doing their homework on the computer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was like, what is that?
You know what I'm saying?
But that's like when you went back to school, right? Matt, when you started doing the photo things and going back and doing your stuff, right? And remember at the time we had a conversation. I was like, okay, so you gonna download all your books? Like, nigga, where's the hard book at where you got highlight and go back to reference thing? You was like, the professor got it right on this whole thing. You just buy this card, you get the little thing, download the whole whatever. And I'm like, all right.
Lesson plans, whole textbook, lesson plans, pop quizzes, every fucking thing online.
Yeah, so I said, where is, when the power goes out, where is the book? You know what I'm saying? What you call that? The Kindle? It's like you reading that on the way to school. I got to get my report in. And it's like, okay, well, it's not loading up. I got to erase stuff. I'll put it on the hard drive to save my shit.
The thing right now about online education is, even when you have the digital version of the book, you are pretty much always given access to go buy the hard copy. The thing is the hard copy don't give you as much shit, right?
That's what I'm saying. So, yeah, that's what you actually saying to me.
And then in terms of, if the only thing you concerned about, right, is the power going out, to me that's like the only thing a person being concerned about getting a vaccination is a chip being in the fucking vaccine. Yeah, it might, but probably
so
ain't,
let me
right?
clarify it, man, because but just like look,
Probably
just like
not.
you instilled in me, look, just like you instilled in me, uh uh Brenda instilled in me, Felicia pretty much instilled in me. She said you can read all the books and go to school all you want. It's how you apply it after you get that information. Sometimes that might be relative variable. The reference point. The reference point is right here and right here. You know what I'm saying? Because you still have to feel the energy or whatever, or like we said, the tone. Like, yeah, you could look, you could type in everything, right? But what if they call you to come in to give a business presentation? So I have no public speaking thing when they ask you to come tell me how you're going to operate this business in front of me.
Right,
The kind of pretty much like the Shark Tank thing, right? You can take
right.
all the analytics, all whatever you want, but you don't even know how to, you know what I'm saying, speed a sentence. If they say write that in cursive, you start making square letters. Do people know how to write in cursive anymore? If you don't use it, you lose it. You know what I'm saying?
No,
So
I
it's
mean,
it's like the thing is,
and that was one of the bigger things too when the kids was going virtual. A lot of kids didn't have access to internet and Wi-Fi. So what they did was they had to make a lot
yeah,
of hotspots available, like all around everywhere for those kids that
My kid's
yeah,
unfortunately
me too.
computer had a
did,
hotspot in it.
didn't have access to it and stuff like that. I mean, yes, and you can, definitely have those to where it gives you the option
Hey, Mama, now.
to connect to a
How you
hotspot,
doing,
but
mama?
unless you actually had AT&T had hotspots, then you couldn't really connect,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So
Well,
again,
well,
that was some of the challenges in the beginning, with the kids, going virtual and stuff like that. So
well.
but
How about that? And everybody out in this live thing, buy me a digital package for we can actually get a thing where we get a nomad internet signal. You know what I'm saying? Anywhere we go, you know what I'm saying? If I can get on the Piranha Pond every day, because I
I
look
got
all over and it's
I
like
got a
pretty
better
much.
suggestion.
I
How
got a
about
better
you just come
suggestion.
off the mountain? How about you
Right.
just come
That's what
off
I
the
was gonna
mountain?
say.
Living
That's
Oh,
like a
look at
exactly
that
what
one,
I
millionaire.
was
son.
gonna say.
Where
Why,
Frank at?
why you why,
I
why
found out
you
where Frank
still
at.
living on a mountain? You ain't slaying your food. It ain't like you living off the land. If you was doing all
Allegedly, you
that,
not knowing
looking like the brawny man,
what
I
really
could
going on.
understand. But you don't.
You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, right? I don't eat that much. I eat about every 3 days, but I
What?
drink water and stuff, right?
What?
Yeah, you know me. Yeah,
No,
I
I
got my
don't
sea
know
moss, all my.
you.
Ain't
I don't
nobody
know this
listening
person
to you.
talking to me.
Mama Nell, you hear this
So I got
now.
my sit. Look,
Your son ain't eating.
I got my whole Moss Life. It's called Moss Life. You know what I'm saying? Little uh little Irish sea moss.
Well, explain the
My
CMOS
my
thing to
He
me.
got a week's worth of
my
in the
mama got some.
store.
Make me understand the CMOS.
Oh, I heard
So
the
the sea moss got
thing.
all the trace, vitamins, and minerals that your body needs. So with my thing, it's easy to absorb into your system, but it's actually a plant that grows in the ocean, like St.
So
Lucia
how
and
do you
stuff like that.
ingest it? You just chew them off?
So no, you actually it's a process where you blend it up. So we do about 2 ounces of blend up, hydrated back because it comes dehydrated. So you use alkaline water, activated, then you put limes in. Like my mom just got something and she actually infused it with ginger
Okay.
oils and stuff. So it's actually working out good for us. So it balances your whole body instead of taking like supplements, like you went to the GNC store and get supplements. This got
You get
all
all of this
the
from it.
trace minerals and
Yeah.
stuff in there. Yeah. So then I add into this thing called Manuka honey. So I do Manuka honey, lemon, uh, citric acid, then added all my other soursop and all my other stuff that I need to fill in. Hemp seeds, hemp seed oils, and there we go. Alkaline water, preferably if I go get a pH of 9.5
Or higher.
or
Yeah.
9. You know what I'm saying? To get more, more where my body can flush everything out and it clears up all the mucus. My whole thing is clearing off all the mucus out my system because mucus carry bacteria. So if I could stay away from the store that's a lot of stuff that's processed, meat, whatever, if I had a good line on some actual good coconut water, where I could drink coconut water and just eat, what I'm saying, like small meals, I just chop it up, I'd be just fine because I still have these radiation pains and stuff like that that's going through my stomach. So it's one of the things that, like I mailed some to my mother
Froze up, Nick.
He frozen up. You know, he in a.
Lady out here has the business where she kind of started up it must be 6 o'clock. What time is it?
I don't know. You said
It's about to be 8 o'clock my time, so yes, it should be 6 o'clock y'all time. Yeah.
Yeah, 6 minutes.
Anybody there?
Yeah, you can't hear us? Can you hear us, Nick?
We might have lost him. When you
Hello?
said somebody thought something up about it. Oh,
I got you back.
we hear you. We hear you.
Yeah, you back. We can hear you.
Oh yeah, so there you go. Oh, so she said she makes it with the tea now. So I got up on that.
I was
so,
I was gonna ask you after you do all that stuff that you was talking about. Can I put it in with some vodka?
Boy.
You know what, man? You better start there. You better go. You better get some Atlantic orange juice. But you can take it before you drink the vodka, though. After you drink to clean your system up a little bit.
Wait.
You know
Let me ask you this.
But no, I'm pretty sure.
Let me ask you this. Can I chase the vodka with it, or do I chase it with the vodka?
Same thing. Whatever you want to do. I'm pretty sure you're gonna get the minerals because alcohol don't clear plant material. It probably gets in your system faster.
I'm just saying. The man told me,
liquor.
Shell. The man told me that I need to go eat some shit where the fish poop in.
You know what? You ain't worth shit. You ain't
That's
worth
what he told me.
Not even 2 quarters right here.
Look, my dog live on land and she poop in the grass. So fish live in the water and they poop in the moss, right? That's like seagrass, right? You got algae in it.
Somebody always gotta take it to the extreme.
No, but look, hey, ask him. Tell him he used to drink wheatgrass at the cafe.
Yeah, that shit is horrible too. That shit is fucking horrible, right? What you mean?
The thing is, right? I didn't know nothing about it till he introduced me to it. Talking about with a slice of lemon. I'm like, what are you talking about? You like antioxidants and all the rest. So who pumped me out my first wheatgrass? Matt.
Say it again.
I said, who pumped me out my first shot of wheatgrass that tastes like chlorophyll, whatever.
I know I ain't copping to it.
Not chlorophyll.
So we're gonna blame Karen. We go.
No,
but I'm saying
blame, what's the one girl that Rhonda. That's who you're gonna blame. You're gonna blame Rhonda. Rest in peace, Rhonda too.
Tiger.
Huh?
I didn't even know she passed away, though. I didn't know she had passed away.
Yeah,
for real.
Like
rest in peace.
Few years ago. But who you said? Who else? Tiger. Who is Tiger?
You remember the girl, the little thin girl that ended up working there? What's her name? Tiger. What's her name? The skinny one with the braids that had the glasses on.
Nah, she had some other kind of name. Some other kind of actress name. You have to ask T-Mac. I can't remember it. It was like
I don't know, but whatever.
One of them earthy made up names. It wasn't her name.
Earthy made.
Yeah, so he gave me wheatgrass. So whoever that was that introduced me to the little.
Name? I'm curious. Like
rose petal.
Yeah, I was gonna say some shit like that, like Persimmon sin or some shit like that, right? Like your name is what? What's your mama tell you? What's your mama name?
Yeah, the common one is Harmony.
Most chicks named Harmony ain't nothing harmonious about them. Ain't nothing harmonious.
You harming me. Not harmonizing, you harming me.
Harmony.
Toxic relationship. Yeah, but the
that's like
the
New
one
Orleans,
thing is
Street Harmony, Uptown. Ain't nothing harmonious about that street. It goes down.
Yeah. So, but that's the one thing that as far as getting to that part and being like really being out of the city, kind of relax my mind, not looking over my shoulders or whatever. But it actually refined me as another person. Not another person. It refined me as a person. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like another spiritual awakening where I didn't even thought I had the strength. I didn't have to run to a place of familiarity because then it would have been easier. right? But still, with me, I'm still kind of rolling like I'm still Nikki, right? I don't like to put the burden on anybody. You know what I'm saying? So I know you still got your life. I'm trying to understand what I'm going through. So when I get to a point where I'm comfortable with understanding what's going on with me, then I can come in your presence and say, okay, I got this, because then it gets all over the place, right? Like, what can I do? Like, no, go do your thing. You know, I just need the water, this, and this. I can maintain. You know what I'm saying? Tell me
Well,
where it's at.
okay,
So he go to
but I'm gonna say
information.
this
So
though. But I'm gonna say this though, because and that's something else to get caught up in. I've been seeing that a lot lately. Like everybody be like, "Cause when I get it together, cause when I get it together, cause when I get it together." I'm kind of not going with that anymore because tomorrow is not promised. We need to do more of living in the moment. Guess what? We might not never fucking have it all together. Just really,
we never.
that's,
But it's the
that's
truth.
reality. We might not never really totally like, because what is it? Everybody got a personal threshold goal that they trying to get to. We might not ever get it together, but we still got to be able to live and try to get it together. So no, no, I'm not gonna be a hermit till I fucking get it together. You don't know if you're gonna get
Oh
it
no.
together, but at the same time, you
Yeah,
don't know if you're gonna be alive tomorrow.
but that's the
So
same thing.
I
That
I
like
I get
I
it
like.
because yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, so that's a great point, because that's what we said about the family reunion. When the family reunion took off, it's like, oh, let me stack it. Wait till I got a couple of $1,000 that everybody can come. It's
Right,
like,
right,
no, we
right.
showing up next
And
week.
guess what?
So if you
Right.
don't show
And
up,
guess what?
you know what I'm saying?
It
Ain't no
came
choice. Ain't
together
no.
with whatever we was able to contribute. It's still,
Exactly.
and even
You
if
know
it
what I'm
was
saying?
way less than what we had, it still would have been a good
It
time
was
where people
something.
just getting plane tickets and getting to New Roads. We could have ate
Mhm.
Sonic and fucking Lucky
Yeah,
Pierre's every night. It wouldn't have
yeah. So
really mattered to us.
Wouldn't matter.
But
no.
thank goodness but I think goodness as a family, it wouldn't have been any different. The only thing that was different about what we would have done is the fact that we had that church hall. Other than that, we still would have been
Yeah,
barbecuing.
Mhm.
yeah.
We still would have been drinking. We still would have been sitting together
Look,
congregating.
we'd have had 100 chairs set up in
It
AT
just
Eileen
would have been
backyard.
wherever we was gonna
Yeah.
be at,
We started out
and
at the grass anyways.
it was gonna be a combination where we was gonna be outside and inside. We still did the same thing at the church hall. So what
Yep.
We
I'm
took
saying is
over the
like the
hotel
only
parking
thing
lot.
that was different about that is that it was a big enough venue to where we could all go in that we wanted to be in, but at the
Right.
same time, the price of rice and China didn't change if we didn't have the church hall.
Let me tell you something. When I was on the road, I had no idea about no church, nothing, right? When I was me, Anna Marie, and the boys was on the road, in my mind,
Mhm.
I'm saying, okay, well, how we all gonna sleep at Auntie Atlene's, Cedric and O's, Mame house, and Auntie Joe house around the corner. How we gonna work all this out? That's what I was thinking, right? I
Right.
had no idea about no hotel, no damn church, none of that, right? Because I was
Yeah,
figuring we just shit, whatever we do,
yeah.
we're
I
gonna
didn't
do
know
in
that.
that park.
Yeah,
You know,
we
look,
could have.
it's
Yeah,
enough. It's enough of us that come from somewhere that be able to go negotiate a little bit of peace in that park. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Right.
yeah.
I done,
Not during the
tell me what
daytime.
to be. Look, tell me what to show up. I'm gonna show up with an air mattress. Just tell me what I got to do.
Yeah.
Like
Look,
if I got
half the
to,
time,
if I got to.
half
Right.
the look, he called me. I'm driving halfway across Louisiana. I'm from one side of Louisiana, all the way
Right.
by Shreveport,
Right.
all the way
Look,
on the North
look.
Shore,
He got a
Homer,
room. He got a room, a
Thibodeau.
hospital room. Okay, well, Key got a room. So guess what? We all got a room. So what we gonna do is we gonna
Yeah,
keep money on this room, and we just gonna be in this
yeah,
room.
yeah.
Right.
Like for
Right.
real. Look,
I'm used
look.
to us
Yeah.
getting together like that. What we gonna do is we gonna make it regardless of whatever, because whatever it is, I'm gonna make it. I learned that the
Look, I
hard way.
was
You
I'm
look,
gonna
damn
make it
sure gonna
look.
make it.
regardless
I'm
of I'm not finna like be begging nobody. I'm gonna make it regardless of whatever. So whatever.
Well,
look. I'm
You
on
well,
gotta
well,
Cedric.
accept
Look,
my
I'm on
heart, but
Cedric
we make
house. He fried shrimp. He fried shrimp at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. Tell me you want another drink, and we fried shrimp, and I'm sleeping right there on the sofa with a little in a
it. Right,
pillow. Tell me I'm cool
right,
right here.
right.
Get my
Ooh, Cedric
headband
got
and look.
Cedric got a net in porch. I would have been happy with just a
just
chair.
Yeah,
right there.
So
we was
Yeah,
sitting on there.
yeah.
Yeah, we was outside getting
whatever,
the barbecue
whatever.
thing.
Made a
Let me tell you
pallet
what it
Believe
right.
me,
is.
I look.
Made a pallet been right there,
We
like
got. Let me tell you what it is.
Papa and Auntie Joe.
Yeah, we got,
Yeah.
like between Keenan and Duke, their children down there. So when we all get together and say we have been in new roles, even my grandmother front room, like the little dining room, we done put air mattresses in there before. You're gonna
Right.
make it work no
Yeah.
matter what. You got what, two
And happen,
sofas,
but
a
look,
love
but
seat,
just like y'all
chair.
said,
I mean, we gonna get it. We gonna make it work.
we didn't really come there to sleep anyways. We came down here to party, so we're gonna be in the cup all
We
night
came here to see
anyway.
each other, cook up all
I
night,
know one day I ain't
and
seen for
do
three
it and
days.
do it all
I
over
didn't go
and do it
nowhere.
all over again the next day.
I
And
slept
that's exactly
Damn
what we
took a
right.
did.
nap in the car. Talk about you gonna
Let me
drive
tell
for a
you.
minute. You know what I'm saying? And I forgot it didn't. It looked like it took like years to get from New Orleans to New Road. It's like
Look,
30
the
minutes,
No,
the
no,
only thing
45
that got
minutes.
to the only thing that got to us was that end of July, early August heat wave that we had. Let me tell you one thing,
Yeah,
it was exceptionally hot that weekend. I don't even know if it's ever been that hot that weekend again. Like it was like, damn.
yeah.
I
I
was
was
like,
cool
is
with it
this
because I
the
was a beat late.
hottest? Is this the hottest weekend ever on record?
But the thing, but then here comes the rain though. Like the day that I was leaving on the plane, I think y'all was going to New Orleans, right?
We left
Y'all
that
was going
Sunday
after the
night.
family
Yeah,
reunion.
we went to New Orleans.
oh
Look,
man,
I
it
get
rained. Yeah, remember
the
Shell? We
whole
was
time.
driving in New Orleans. It was raining, going over
It
that
was
bridge.
dark.
Did
I
it
thought
rain
we
Yeah,
when we
weren't
left New
gonna
the
make
Orleans?
it.
Because I
I-10.
thought it was sunny. It was sunny when we left New Orleans.
No, it was
No, it
storming
started
rain.
raining.
What?
Then a
Storming rain. You
hurricane
couldn't even
came.
see. You couldn't see the cars in front of you.
So you
In
talking
front of
about
me.
when we left New Orleans
No,
No,
when
and
we
when you
y'all was
left,
left New
about
when we
rolling
Road.
left,
and all that?
no, when we left
New
New
Road.
Orleans to go to New Orleans,
Right. Did it
and
really
we
It
ended
was
up
come on?
like,
storming.
well,
It was raining.
we ended, maybe you left, maybe you left before us.
I can't remember it raining, but I know we had a good time that night.
It was
Yeah,
storming.
yeah. The
It
girl
was
throw
Oh,
it
storming.
up
because I
all
got
up
It was
y'all,
bad.
because I got y'all discount on the rooms, right?
at
Y'all
the
said the
room,
Hampton
right?
Inn on
Got
Ackerville.
right,
Yeah,
got the room.
Who
yeah.
threw up?
Exactly.
The kids had a good time in that room. You
Yeah, they
told
was
them,
Oh
in
yeah.
there.
you told
They
them,
was
don't
in there
call me for
bossed up.
nothing.
They was up in the executive suite type shit,
You
right? Them
told
niggas
them,
didn't want
don't
to
call
leave.
me. You told them kids, don't call me for nothing.
I'm gonna be out on Bourbon Street
Look,
in the
let
quarters.
Carrie was in charge.
He
Shit, that's
was,
all they needed.
baby.
They had
Indeed.
they had two little sections, two big ass
They
TVs.
did. They
You
did.
can
They had the
close
turned up
a
office
little
for
section.
the
Yeah.
sofa bed in the
What
kitchen.
y'all,
They had
what
the
y'all was at
bed.
the W or
They
you
was
was at the
sitting.
Marriott? You was at the W or the
No, they
No, I
Bergdorf?
was at
think
the
we was at
Hampton.
the
They was
Hampton.
at the Hampton on
Oh, okay.
Albertville. Yeah.
Oh, by
I
parking
got
right there.
I got up the next morning, like 7 o'clock in the morning, when took a whole bunch of pictures in the quarter. I walked all through the quarter early in
Oh
the
yeah, you
morning.
called me.
Then you and
Talk about
Anna
being
Maria, the
engaged and
boys
stuff.
down
Yeah,
the road.
yeah.
Hey, let me tell you something, right? So the thing that I always think about, it's just so impactful for me, is I got there like 2 o'clock in the morning, about 7:30. Somebody knock on my door, right? And it's Ronald back.
Oh
talking
yeah.
about you up? You what's up, man? You trying to come downstairs? Allegedly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
hell yeah. I'm coming out. Big
But
cousin.
we talk about the new roads, right? Let me tell you
Yeah.
what's so funny. That Friday night, they went down at AJ's.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you one thing. I love Ronald. I will always cover
Love
Ronald because
Ronald.
Ronald will
Yeah.
always cover me. Me and Ronald got a whole different type of relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Uh
I love
uh
Ronald. Love Ronald.
then
Yeah, big on the
in the background it was
Ain't
Nick.
nothing like when I go home and I end up in bullets. And
It
all
was
of a
Nick.
sudden Ronald
Oh
walk
yeah.
in. And it's normally during football season because that's kind of where you end up in sometimes. And I shake my head because I be
Yeah.
like,
Bullet.
McLean.
Nick, remember the little girl had turned 18 or something like that? Because it was her birthday weekend too. We wouldn't let her do nothing with us. You can't
Hey,
Oh
drink,
yeah.
you can't smoke, you
Yeah.
can't do nothing.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Nah.
Allegedly.
We're not getting down with the with none of that stuff.
Let me tell
It's
you
your
one
fault
thing.
though.
Hold on. That family reunion don't owe us no change. And it was just so funny because a couple of weeks ago, all those pictures was coming in again. I was just like, damn. Because that
Sylvia
was the
Yeah, I
all
always
went and
white.
got
posts
half
It
of the
was the
stuff.
picture.
all white night.
So where was I at in all the pictures? I don't think nobody got a picture of me. What I was doing, bouncing back and forth.
Nigga, I got a gang of pictures of you.
You was
I got a
outside
couple
on
of
that
few
crystal
pictures.
skull, acting like you knew what life was about.
Nick,
Oh
I
yeah,
got pictures of
my
you.
head was
I got
there.
pictures of you and Pinky in
You and
ATL
Terry.
Lee's
You and Terry.
yard. I got pictures of. I got a couple of different pictures of you at the all-white party.
Yeah, cause I was my head was all the way bad though, but you could never tell. Yeah, I was on. Yeah, out between the Tito's, but the crystal head first. Yeah, that was a good time. And barbecue, cause I was up. I was over there early that morning. Me and said, then Demi came out. To my cousin Demi, he showed up.
I know, because by the time I got up and started moving around, you was gone.
This has solidified it for me. I'm about to text Eleanor and Sylvia. We get the next one started next year. We
yeah.
And ain't no 2 years planning. We doing something next year.
Nah,
I'm all the way with it.
Show up and show out.
We're gonna show up and show out.
No,
so I just gotta make some moves. Like I said, I just finished up.
Yeah, down south, nigga, Southern California. What you mean?
No, I'm saying that's what I'm saying.
Everything else work out from there.
Look, so the thing is, to be all the way transparent, I just went over to the doctor. There's a one concern right now. Is my heart rate, my resting heartbeat is back up to 119, 120. So they're trying to figure out what's going on with that. So
let me ask you something. Not to cut you off, but the elevation is not a problem for you. Like coming down off of it wouldn't be better. And I don't know anything about that. I know the air is thinner of when you elevate, right?
Yeah,
no, it's
thinner
air, better air.
Oh, it's better air.
Yeah, it's
okay,
better
I didn't
air.
know that.
Except for the smoke.
I know it's thinner air. I just didn't know it was better.
And the water.
I drink
the humidity. Not what you drink, crazy man. The water in the air. What's wrong with them, dude?
It's healthy living over here. Come up here and get your skin a little bit darker and a little bit brighter. Get some vitamin D, boy. Stop playing with me. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be all good. Hey man, you already know what it is up here. So if you could make it to the darkness, it shall be light, baby. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like I said,
all I'm hearing is a bunch of excuses for a nigga not coming down here to hang out with.
You know what? You know how much shut your ass up on that one? Call your big cousin Nell and she'll put you up on the information, boy. So you don't have to believe me no more.
What he's trying to say is that he's already made Look,
I just dropped my mama card.
What he's trying to say is that he gonna be there. He just ain't telling you he gonna be there.
Now he messing up right now, trying to doubt me or something. One things, but
I ain't doubting nothing. All I said was,
us together to do that episode of the pod. That's gonna be it. That's gonna be it.
That's all I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
It's gonna be all right.
It. Well,
ain't nobody got to worry about no Wi-Fi.
Oh, you got
all be together. Like right now, we ain't got Frank because he ain't got no balls. We ain't gonna have to worry about.
I don't have to worry about.
We're gonna clone ourselves.
That's
gonna be the whole thing, but
you ain't gotta clone yourself. You can all be on the same Wi-Fi, but in your own little box.
We're gonna have to see what's going on with that. So you never know. You never know. You know, I used to pop up like toast. So you never know when I'm gonna pop up. Push the button down. You know what I'm saying? Pop up. But I'm not gonna stay for no 5 minutes this time. 10 minutes turnaround time. Is that cool? If I do show up.
I look, I'm used to all your antics, right?
Oh, Shell, he trying to forewarn you. That's what he said.
I'm just saying.
I'm not just saying.
You know, every time you come up with something new, I be okay. Well, let me file this one away because he'll do it again.
Oh yeah, I might have to convert the. I might have to get Honeycomb Hideout, Felicia little garage stay, fill it in and make like Rhino Max little man cave.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
That's the cave, yeah. Pool table.
You know what I'm saying, Max? So you might as well go ahead and start building it out for me, dog.
Nah,
start building it out for me.
Yeah, if that ever becomes a reality, I'll definitely go with you down to the Home Depot to hire a couple of people to go clean that bad boy out. But ain't neither one of us fixing to pick up much of nothing up out of there.
Oh no, nah.
Trust.
Yeah, I'm hurt. I can't even move. I can barely move a 5 pound
leg, and I'm old.
No more.
I'm assuming you need to pick up people off the curb to come move that shit.
Yeah, you know, the people
No,
that be
Granny,
at Home Depot.
Granny stuff is, yeah,
They be out
Granny
there
stuff
looking
is
for work.
heavy. Believe
Need some
me.
help. You know where to go. Lowe's and Home
Yeah,
Depot.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah,
just saying.
Granny stuff is
Not,
pretty
I'm
heavy
not.
though.
Hey, you know,
I
this
got
ain't.
I got 30 bucks. I got
If
30
you
bucks on the
need it,
storage to put
if
all
you
this shit in,
need
Nick.
movers, it's common knowledge to go to Home Depot or Lowe's. You're gonna get that shit moved. It's gonna be organized and it's gonna be well. Shout
Damn
out
right.
to the
Yeah,
individual workers
hey,
who working at Home Depot and Lowe's. I got lots of love for y'all.
yeah, but
I do too,
that's
because I
that. Hey,
always be
Mac,
needing some shit moved and stacked up.
Right, right.
Mac, I
They
need you to. I'm gonna send you a link
All that.
to the Mars Life thing when we get a chance, man. Post it up on. I'm gonna send you a link to the Mars Life. You know what I'm
And you
saying?
want
Get
me to
that
do
sea
what?
moss,
You want me to post it up on what?
whatever this is, the Piranha Pond.
Dude.
I'm not.
However you post it up, high tech, uh, digital landscaping kind of
It's
thing.
all good. I'll promote your small black business.
All right, that's what I'm saying. Come, and you got to ask my mama how she like it though. You know, she gonna tell you the truth. She's loving it right now,
Oh, how about
making
the
it
sea moss?
energizing. Nothing. Yeah, she up on
Yeah,
the game. You better
most
watch out.
people who up on sea moss do the sea moss. I got one of my cousins out here. She has
So what I'm
has
just supposed to just knock it back? Just after I finish doing all that steeping and boiling that you talking about, then just go on and just knock him back.
No, you could
You
just
know
take a
what?
spoonful of it and put it right there. You'll
Yeah,
learn. I'm gonna learn you. I'm gonna learn
I'm
you,
gonna get
Mac.
and I'm gonna get the do's and don'ts for you and let you know. But it's very good for you from what I understand.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
that'll help
people
him. That'll help with his
he been trying to sell me on it, but you know, it's his product, right? So I'm like, okay, nigga, you trying to get me sprung on heroin and then get all my money and shit from me. I know
You know what?
don't put you on the
Y'all probably could push the sea moss with the organic stuff that
Yeah,
your business organic.
Ha
it got
ha.
me on them. Nah, look, I'm saying this boy right here.
Allegedly.
It tell
That
I
was a
show
plug.
him.
That was
Tell,
a plug. You
look,
didn't catch that.
I
look,
did.
look.
That's why I said allegedly.
That was the
Hey, but
plug.
it's all one and the same. He know what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He don't want me to go ahead for the nigga to catch the fade on him. They'd be like, "How you running so fast?" I can't run out a lick, but it sure make you feel like you can. It's a good thing though. All right, I
Oh
love you
my
guys.
god. Oh my god.
All right,
Hey,
let me
thank you,
get an
Tech Love.
outro and then we can get on up out of here. Once again, I want to thank everybody for joining us on the Piranha Pod live at 5/7 Central. Shout out to my boy Frankie Nunn Flyer. Looking forward to
Flyers.
you having a better Wi-Fi scenario going on next time we jump on. Shout out to all the people who tuned in on Facebook and YouTube Live. Join us. If you jumped on one platform, jump on the other platform and give us a sub, a like, or something. Try to blow this bad boy up. Shout out to everybody on Twitch, on the Kingfish 104 channel on Twitch. We do the simulcasts at the same time that we do the YouTube and Facebook joint. What else?
Smash the likes.
Yeah. Pretty much it. Like, share, subscribe. Y'all know the business. Once again, we have been the Piranha Pond live at 5. And now we are
Oh.
Out.